welcome to our channel. Today we'll learn about formal letter writing. What are the different types of letters? What is a letter first of all, and what is the format of writing a formal letter? So let us begin. What is a letter? A letter is a written message conveyed from one person to another, generally via post. Let us see an example first to understand it in a better way. Suppose there is a person who wants to write an certain important information to another person in a written form. He will write the message on a piece of paper. Now this paper is called a letter. He will deliver this letter to a post office and provide the address of the receiver, and the post office will deliver the letter to the receiver. So the primary purpose of a letter is communication in written form. Now let's look into different types of letters. Letters are mainly divided into two types: formal letter and informal letter. So what does a formal letter contain? The formal letter is written for business and professional purposes. It has a specific objective in mind. It uses simple language, easy to read and interpret. Formal letters are usually written to government departments or business institutions, schools, etc., instead of an individual. So what are informal letters then? Informal letters are written for personal communication. It has a casual or emotional tone. Informal letters are written to a friend or a close family member instead of an institution or organization. So in this video, we'll understand how to write a formal letter. First, let us see the format of a formal letter. A formal letter must have 8 important things in it. Number 1, sender's details. Here, the sender's name and address will come, and he or she is the one who is writing the letter. Number 2, date on which the letter is written. Suppose you are writing the letter on 26th January 2020. You can write in this way, 26th January 2020, and this is the most common format used. You can also use this format. Number 3, receiver's detail. Here the receiver's name and address will come, and he or she is the one who is receiving the letter and to whom the letter is written. Number 4, salutation. A salutation is a greeting used in a letter. Generally, we use dear or respected followed by the recipient's name, given name, and if the name is known to us, then we use the name directly, and if it is unknown to us, we can use sir or madam. Then number 5, subject. It is used so that the reader immediately knows what the letter is about. Next comes body. Number 6, body of the letter contains the actual message, and it is actually divided into 3 subcategories or paragraphs: introduction, main content and summary. The introduction paragraph states the purpose of the letter. The main content contains all the necessary details, and the last paragraph summarizes the information provided. Number 7 is complimentary close. It is a way to end the letter. It basically means goodbye in general terms, like yours faithfully or yours sincerely, etc. So the last and the 8th point is writing the name and sign and designation of the person. The name of the sender will be written here, and designation can also be added if required. So this is what we see. This is the exact format of a formal letter. Let us see one more time the format again. So step 1 is to write the sender's details. Step 2 is to write the date on which the letter is written. Step 3 is to write the receiver's details. Step 4 is the salutation. Step 5 is the subject of the letter. Step 6 is the body of the letter. Step 7 is the complimentary close, and step 8 is the sender's address and designation. So I hope all of you have understood till here. Now let us use this format and understand how to write a letter, and try to understand that is it really possible for us to use this format in a proper way. So write a letter to the editor of a newspaper on the issue of bad condition of roads in your locality. So first of all, what do we have to do? We have to write the sender's address, sender's detail, and let's write the sender's details are like I-585, then Ashraya, opposite Nishan School, Ahmedabad. Then we can write the date. The second step is to write the date of writing the letter, that is 26 January 2020. Third step is to write the details of the receiver, and here we are writing the letter to the editor. So we can write this, the receiver's details can be written as to the editor. Here I have not written to, but you can write here to, then comma, the next line the editor, then Divya Bhaskar is the name of the newspaper, and the Bad. Then we can write the salutation. Next you have to write dear sir or respected sir, you can write. And step 5 is writing the subject of the letter. The subject can be like regarding bad condition of the roads. Now comes the most important part of the letter. It is the body of the letter. As discussed earlier, the body will be divided into 3 parts: introduction, main content, summary or conclusion. So let's write the body of the letter. Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authorities towards the bad condition of roads in our locality. Next paragraph, we can start. The condition of roads is completely unacceptable. It has countless potholes everywhere, making the purpose of the road a big failure. Moreover, things get even worse during the rainy season when the potholes are not visible due to the poor drainage system and the area becomes very heavily accident prone. The road users and especially residents are facing a lot of inconvenience due to the pathetic road condition. It would be good if you publish this in your newspaper, and the concerned authority will see the gravity of this matter and some measures will be adopted to improve the condition of the roads. I hope that you consider the request of the residents of this area and take proper action. So this is the body of the letter, which is given in 3 paragraphs, you can see here. Now we'll go with the next topic and next part actually, and step number 7 of the letter will be complimentary close. Let's write yours faithfully here, and the final step or the last step will be the name or designation of the person. Let's write the name here, Rahul Sharma, and below that a concerned citizen. So finally we can say that our letter is complete after implementing all its steps in the letter. Please read the letter once more to understand it. Now let us revise. We found that a letter is a written message conveyed from one person to another, generally via post. Then we looked into 2 different types of letters, formal letter and informal letters. Then we looked into 8 essential components of any formal letter, which are: number 1, sender's details; number 2, date on which the letter is written; number 3, receiver's details; number 4, salutation; number 5, subject; number 6, body of the letter; number 7, complimentary close; and number 8 is sender's address and designation, if any. So we finally also wrote a letter, that is a sample letter, to the editor, and we found what are the different ways of writing the letter. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. Till next time, bye everyone. See you.